Hey everyone, Father Bob here, and I thought, I haven't said hi to all my school friends and families in so long. I really miss seeing you guys, and so today I want to make this video just to say hi. I hope everybody's doing as well as they can in these weird times, right? Who would have ever guessed we'd be outside of school for so long during the school year? I just want to let you know how much I miss hearing and seeing and all you guys playing in the schoolyard, and I miss our visits in the school. I miss the moments of laughing together. I miss having mass together. I miss all those kind of things that we're so used to doing. I miss all of you. And so this was a great chance for me just to say hi and to let you know how much I miss you and how much I can't wait until we're all back together again to enjoy each other's friendship. I want to also say how grateful and thankful I am for technology. Let's thank God for things like this, videos and internet and all the abilities that we can have, that even though we're away from each other and can't see each other, that we can reach out and let each other know how much we think of them and how much we value our friendships together through this kind of media stuff. And so let's thank God for that. I also want to let you know how thankful I am to Mr. Mastranzi and to all our administration, to all your teachers. So grateful for the hard work that they're doing in these weird times. I want to say how grateful I am that you're taking time to join the Zoom classes and to enjoy a bit of education and try to keep things as normal as we can, even as different as they are right now. So thanks everybody, and let's today focus on something that I think we have a lot of time to do. Lately, as we've been in the house or taking a nice walk, we've had a lot more time to think. By slowing down, we've had a lot more time for thoughts. We're not so busy anymore running from place to place, and now we have to think of things to do. We've had a lot more time for thinking. I want to encourage you to spend some time thinking about God, just to think about how much He loves you. Sometimes we can forget to take time to thank God for the way He loves us, for the things He blesses us with, parents and family, school, church, people all around us that care and help us, our nurses, our first responders, our doctors, all the people who care about us and care for us. Let's take a time in those busy days to just say thank you. Thank you to God for people like that. And also, let's just remember to say to God, God, please help us. Help me not to be so scared during these times. God, help me not to be so worried during these times. It's when we stop to think of God that God whispers to our hearts, it's all okay. That's why we need to spend some time with God, because we just need that reminder that while things are different, it's going to be okay. That God's going to be here with us and for us, that God's going to help us. All this thinking has made me think of one of my favorite books. It's by Dr. Seuss, and it's called Oh, the Thinks You Can Think. Have you ever read this book before? Let's read it together today as something to do together. So this is Oh, the Thinks You Can Think by Dr. Seuss. You can think up some birds. That's what you can do. You can think about yellow, or you can think about blue. You can think about red. You can think about pink. You can think up a horse. Oh, the things you can think. Oh, the things you can think up if only you try. If you try, you can think up a guff going by. And you don't have to stop. You can think about schlop. Schlop, schlop, beautiful schlop. Beautiful schlop with a cherry on top. You can think about gloves. You can think about snubs. You can think a long time about snubs in their gloves. You can think about Kitty O'Sullivan Krause in her big balloon swimming pool over her house. Think of black water. Think about white sky. Think up a boat. Think of blues going by. You can think about night, a night in Nanup. The birds are asleep, and the 3 moons are up. You can think about day, a day in Daydake. The water is blue, and the birds are awake. Think and wonder. Wonder and think. How much water can 55 elephants drink? You can wonder, how long is the tail of a snog? There are so many thinks that a thinker can think. Would you dare yank a tooth of the rinker fink? And what would you do if you met a jaboo? Oh, the thinks you can think. Think of Peter the postman who crosses the ice once every day and on Saturdays twice. Think, you can think any think that you wish. Think a race on a horse, on a ball, with a fish. Think of light, think of bright. Think of stars in the night. Think a ship. Think up a long trip. Go visit the Vipper of Vip. And left, think of left. And think about Beft. Why is it that Beft always go to the left? And why is it so many things go to the right? You can think about that until Saturday night. Think left and think right, and think low and think high. Oh, the thinks you can think up, if only you try. I love that book from Dr. Seuss. It always makes me laugh because what he's trying to express to us is we have a lot of power in our thoughts. And so I want to just remind you that in these weird and strange times, even though they can be scary or sometimes hard, let's remember to think positively. Let's think of things in a good way. Let's remember each other and pray for each other. And let's use our thoughts for good. Let's think of all the ways we can talk to God. Let's think of all the ways we can talk to each other. Let's think of all the ways that we can be grateful when we're all back together. You know, maybe that's one thing that we're reminded of in this time, is how much we were important to each other, and that we didn't stop to remind each other they were important to us when we had the chance. So now is the time to think of ways that we can make sure to let each other know how grateful we are for each other. And lastly, I want to say a special word to our second graders. Second graders, I know you've been working so hard to make your first communion. And I'm praying that we can keep our Holy Communion schedule just the way we have always planned it. But I'm also believing that there might have to be some changes to our First Communion schedules. But I want you to know, don't get rid of those dresses and don't get rid of those handsome white suits. Boys and girls, I want you to know in second grade that we're going to celebrate your First Communion as soon as we get back, as soon as we can have people back together again in church. We'll celebrate your First Communions. Hopefully they're going to be on the days that we have scheduled, but if not, we're going to have them soon after. The minute we can get back together, we'll have those First Communion celebrations. And let's say to God, thank you. Thank you for the gift of this time together today. And remember, boys and girls, let's think positively. Let's think about all the ways we can be thankful today. God bless you, and it was great to spend time with you.